Hello everyone. My name is Hiwata. You are on youtube.com/watch/a whole bunch of random letters and numbers. And today I have another fascinating game of Age of Empires 4 for you. Spawning on the north side of Boulder Bay, in the blue is the Mongols, we have none other than the Viper, with that very lovely gold landmark, or monument rather, in his capital TC. Looking good, Viper. Gonna get that second scout out on the map here. And why, you ask? Even though the cost of the scout has gone up by 10 in the last patch, link in the top right corner to my patch video. Because his opponent today on the other side of the map in the red is Florian Macard. He is playing the Rus. He is going out right onto wood as well, going to get some bills on the sheep, and already is constructing that first dock. Looks like both players are actually getting the same dock timing right now. But the reason why Viper went with 2 scouts is to deny that hunt from his opponent, keep that gold income low for the Rus, and prevent that bounty from going up, because once you hit the first bounty, it's plus 5% food gather rate for villagers and a faster gather rate for gold from the hunting cabin, and the same goes for tier 2, which is generally where you'll find yourself as the Rus when playing on these kinds of maps. With that being said, however, we only open with the 1 scout. We do not have another hunting cabin out right now, so let's hope it does not come back to bite Florian in the butt, because he's not going to have control of the hunt on the map. He's only going to get this first hunt so far after he gets some sheep. Well, actually, maybe he gets both. They're pretty close by. That's actually really lucky for a 1 scout spawn, I'd say. That is abnormally lucky for this player. Because look at the other side of the map. The hunt is over here for the Viper, which I don't even think he's scouted yet. Okay, he has. So he doesn't know it's here. So he has the hunt over here and the second hunt over here. Whereas his opponent's hunt are just next to each other. That's so ridiculous. The Rus are very lucky in this specific situation. Viper is going to run out on the map, though, get some scouting done, take a look at what's going on in his opponent's base, hopefully. Probably just going to look for the dock at some point now. Both players with villagers on the food as well. If you didn't know in the last patch, in addition to the changes to the Scout and to the Delhi Sultan and Abbasid's ability to gather from berries, we did see some changes come to fishing ships, their gather rate, not the cost rather, but the amount of fish in a shore fish. So now it's down to 500 from 1,000, and deep sea fish or deep water fish is down from 2,000 to 1,000. So really trying to up the scarcity of the water resources Relic is, and I like that change. I think it's a good one, and hopefully it does force these players to fight a little bit more on land and make water a little bit easier to come back on, honestly. For now, though, both players are just kind of looking around, getting some information, getting some scouting done. Florian still on that heavy wood. Income per minute tab. Let's take a look. Florian ahead in food, wood, and gold right now. The gold coming in from the hunt being gathered. Our Mongols player, Viper, is not currently on his gold just yet. He's got a back gold over here. Actually, 2 very close golds. He could just go straight onto this larger gold vein and be totally fine. Forward stone, not too close to the water. We like that. And his wood line, of course, is nice and secure. Not probably going to go onto the berries because he's playing the Mongols. It's not going to go anytime soon at the very least because he got sheep to deal with. And food on the water. Other side of the map for our spawn, we got a forward stone, a little bit closer to the water, but not too bad. Our large gold vein is pretty ahead, which is a little scary. And we have this back gold here, which is actually nice and wallable with this area here. So in a nice safe place. Not going to be too open to any kind of raids or anything like that. But let's focus on the water here, because that's where the fighting is going to be. That's where the action is going to be. The Rus Lodya Attack ship, which can be upgraded from a fishing ship for 70 wood and 60 gold, does 10 more damage than the light junk of the Mongols. Check out AoE4world.com for a little bit more information about like the units. I found this resource recently, just came out, someone posted about it on Reddit. I'll put their username on the screen right now. But essentially, they are... there's a tool for seeing when you can get certain units, the different bonuses and technologies that these units can get for different civs, and you know, all their health, all their stats. It's really, really useful. There's a lot about the civs bonuses themselves, about the units. It's going to be a great resource to use if you want to learn more about the game and theorycraft a little bit. Viper going out of the gold now finally, going to get ready to go for age up. He's behind quite a bit in regards to the age up, but he's going to have some water presence, but not enough water presence just because the fact that he is not going to have the light junk ship in time. So he actually is in for a bit of a scary predicament here. Sure, he has, what, five fishing ships in the water, but his opponent at the 4-minute mark is already up. He's going to harass the 1 villager who was on the food a little bit, but we're likely going to see one of these ships turn into a Lodya Attack ship any moment now. Khan from Viper going to run around a little bit, get some harass going, get some information. What's our scouting tell us for the Viper? That we're on the gold, probably. Did he see the gold? He actually didn't see the front gold. He didn't see this gold either. But he knows that we are on the wood probably and that we have a villager up forward. No outpost or anything like that. We do have that Lodya Attack or transport ship. What? Okay. That was weird. I think he made... Oh, maybe he made a transport ship to do the raiding first. What is this micro? What's going on here? Why is he sliding around like that? That was... Y'all saw that, right? That was ridiculous. Why was he sliding around like that? Either way, our Roost player going to basically destroy the entire fishing economy of the Vipers. And now the Viper's not going to be in any kind of situation to respond to this. There's enough wood income for sure. Like, take a look at his income per minute. He has enough wood coming in. So he will be able to make a ship in the next age. But he's pulled a lot of vills. Not pulled off of vills off wood. You guys, he pulled some off wood to go to gold to get up for the next age. But now he's got to focus on building the landmark, which pulling vills from food and wood, potentially. He's not going to have enough resources to really fight this on water. And he's going to have to focus on the land. I want to know what happened there. What happened with this ship? Because he sent out a transport ship. It costs 100 wood to make the transport ship. And then it costs 60 wood, or 70 wood and 60 gold to transform it into an attack ship. Right? 70 wood and 60 gold. So it's cheaper to make a transport ship and do the transformation on the transport than it is to take away from your fishing economy, I suppose. Interesting play. I've never seen that before. I'll have to test that out a little bit in the in some sandbox scenarios. But the Viper right now, kind of stuck, honestly. Income per minute wise, he's going to be far behind in every resource right now. Do we have the hunting cabin up finally for our Roost player? It doesn't look like we do, which is a little interesting to me. I'm surprised that we don't have that. And we're on the gold now, so we've set up gold. I do think this is a bit of a misplay from our Roost player without adding a hunting cabin, because he wouldn't be able to make a second scout to look across the map potentially. He is ahead, don't get me wrong, he's on the water, but like he's missing a lot of gold that he could otherwise be having right now. Still a little bit of a fight going on over here. No light junk coming out just yet. Not enough resources, not enough gold for the Viper. He has enough wood now, but he does not have that light junk out just yet. We have 3 fishing boats garrisoned inside of the dock right now, and these 3 Lodya Attack ships are going to do a world of hurt. We are seeing a palisade wall, or fortified palisade wall rather, coming up for our friend Florian. And now Florian's going to take control of the center of the map. Does Viper see this? Does he have the vision of it? I don't believe he has. His scout is running away. He built a market. So I actually didn't check what... I didn't even like perceive the fact that Viper went up the silver tree. I guess taking a gamble here, saying, hey, if you're going to go heavy underwater, I'm going to go heavy onto the trade economy, and hopefully that is going to make up for all of the issues that I'm going to be facing because I'm not on water anymore. But that does come at a cost because, well, not a cost rather, it's going to be a bit of a inconvenience now considering the fact that his opponent does see it. He saw that first, the second little trader mule come through. And he's going to try to wall this up to deny that trade even further. This is going to be a really tough situation for the Viper to get out of. I don't see him having good luck here. We don't have a junk ship just yet. It didn't even come to fighting on the water, honestly. It just came to the timing that Florian had. Florian was just quick with it. Very fast in the age up. We have another transport ship over here. We're going to transform this one into an attack ship as well. It actually costs 20 wood and 60 gold to transform this one into an attack ship. So, I guess if you want to get it out quickly and make more resources, and then transform it afterwards, it doesn't make sense because you can like build up momentum or whatever. Interesting wall placements, getting denied a little bit here by the Mongols, but going to get this wall up now at the cost of maybe some villagers for sure. They are going to get stuck here and potentially even picked off. This gate's going to go up and maybe 1 or 2 of them get out with their lives, but it's not going to be enough. No animation canceling allowed here. That is gone. The Viper not able to do that right now. Putting up the gate, but then running back there. We do have an early knight coming out here, going to harass the traders. We did see the stable go up 4. Double stable now for Florian. So we saw the first one going up, I didn't comment on it, but we have that first stable up. We do have an early knight fighting the scout, and he's going to take that win very easily. Going to be able to chase him down and do some damage. And this scout is going to go by for the Viper. And the Viper, what's his response right now? He has an archery range. He's building Mangadai. So, yeah, he'll be able to kite the horsemen, or the knights rather, from his opponent. But is it going to be really enough at this point? Income per minute wise, again, he's behind by a lot. His food income is relatively even, sure. Like, he's got enough vills on food. He's got 10 vills on food for Florian versus 8 vills for the Viper. But the Viper's food is all on land. It's going to still gather less and be slower than that on the food for his opponent, or on the water for his opponent. These fishing ships to get away with their lives, but the Viper has 8 idle vills right now, including the traders. So he's invested a lot of resources that aren't giving him any resources back. And while there's no real fighting going on the map right now, we had that early night aggression come out, and that was about it. And still over here chasing down the Khan, trying to get that pick off. We're getting a second dock from our Roost player. This trader's stuck with 117 gold and some food and wood in his inventory. And it's like, what can the Viper do? He's invested so much into it. His cost of his traders, sure, it's only 75 wood and 37 gold, but that's still a lot. He's got 6 idle in his base. Some are stuck behind here still. He's got idle fishing ships. He can't really make this comeback. He's getting rated on his gold economy by the early night. This is GG's. I don't see this going anywhere else. So if you liked this video, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, letting me know what you liked about the cast, and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. This specific game really just goes to show the importance of getting onto water as quick as possible, and just how dominant the Roos are still on water, despite the fact that there was a oh wow, that transport ship was actually to bring knights over across the map. That's just ridiculous. Trying to deny any potential dock coming up here. Gonna scout it out for Florian. He wanted to see if there was maybe a spot that he didn't have vision on right now where the dock was coming up, but now he's just able to loop around and kind of hold in the middle. He did see that this outpost is coming up to try to spread the Yam network. Well, actually, the Yam network wasn't even gotten because he didn't get the deer stones, so it doesn't have the Yam network to spread, I don't believe. No, he does. Never mind. I lied. I lied to you. But just going to show the importance of water. GG's. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. The Viper taking an L there, but that's okay. We all take L's sometimes. This goes to show the importance of making sure that your water is playing optimal. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next cast. Cheers.